Hi everybody, hope you're all safe and well. Now in today's video I'm going to be repurposing a beautiful piece of probably 18th century chestnut that I got from Billy's Convent. Now most of you will know Billy from the Pevericks. I work there every day with him, mostly every day, and we went down into the cellar the other day and we noticed that there were some beautiful old wide planked balls. Now it was in the cellar, it was for their racking. Billy doesn't want them there anymore, so I said to him, if I can have them, I'll make a lovely piece for your new kitchen. I mean, we are talking a very, very thick piece of wood there, 35mm, you know, I'm going to measure it in a moment. I'm going to set about making a beautiful breadboard, cutting board, a very big rustic board. And I'll possibly make another piece, virtually the same as that, for the viewers. There'll be more details to come about that later on in the video, but for now I'm going to go and get my tools, get set up and have some fun. So one step of the process is filling with a suitable wood filler. Now you can also use glue mixed up with some sawdust, the sandings of your rubbing down basically. So on the edges I'm going to use some filler because there's quite some big old woodworm holes. It's a historic piece of old wood, so it's got little bits of damage and bits and pieces around it, so I've got to do a little bit of filling on it. That's just part of the process. If you use filler, make sure you let it dry before you sand it again. So yeah, this is just one step of the process. I'm going to fill it, maybe let it dry overnight, come back tomorrow, maybe give it the final sanding and get it prepared, ready for the oil finish. We go down to 240 now, which is quite fine, so it should get a nice finish and we'll be ready for the oil. Finally down to a 320, which is really, really nice and fine. And we'll get onto the oiling. I just hope Billy is happy with the results. I'm sure he will be. That's in keeping. It's a, you know, it's a piece of the convent really. So yeah, I'm sure he'll be delighted. Now to finish off by hand. Right, ready for the oiling. Now the oil that I'm going to be using on the board is a food grade mineral oil. I find this is probably one of the best ones, so Do your research online if you're about to use one. Obviously make sure it's food safe. Here goes. We apply it with a cloth. I'm going to give it a heavy soaking and then let it dry. So that's the balls now completed. I'm going to put them in the boot, ready to take tomorrow. So I'm just off to work to the convent to see Billy. Got the bread boards or the chopping boards in the car, so looking forward to giving him his special gift. And of course there's another extra one, could be for one of you lucky viewers. So right, let's get to work before I'm late. Oh, very windy today. Nearly there. Sure hope he likes it. What a beautiful building. What a project. So let's give Billy his chopping board. Right, that's Billy's. And that's the other one. So I've just put the chopping boards on the windowsill and I'm going to show Billy what I've got for him. Oh, Billy! Right, I've got...
You got a surprise for me?
I have. Look behind you.
I haven't had a look yet.
No. Right, away you go.
Okay, I'll open them. Wow, look at this, Sean. So this is the wood from the basement of the convent?
It is, yeah. Remember when we went down into the cellar and got the shelves out?
Can't believe the good... That's just beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's come out okay.
I didn't think the wood would come out like that.
No.
So these are sister chopping boards. Obviously one's slightly bigger than the other, aren't they?
Yeah. Obviously I've done this one for you, mate.
The big one is
for the big kitchen.
For the kitchen, and this one is the one you're going to be selling.
Yep. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on eBay.
eBay, okay.
Yep. I'm going to put the item number in the description, so everyone can fairly have a bid on it. But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not without its imperfections.
Of course, like the convent.
Yeah.
And you know, this wood is probably a good 300 years old.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, it was a little nod to the convent and a little piece of history. So.
Well, if you think the wood was put in the convent, say 250 years ago.
Yeah.
How old is the bit of wood itself, though?
Exactly. Yeah.
It could have come from a really ancient tree.
Yeah.
And actually, it's quite nice, even though it's not perfect, like you said.
No.
It's full of imperfections, but it's a chopping board.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
It's going to be used, yeah. I mean, what I've done initially, I was going to try and get it as near perfect as I could.
Yeah.
But once I started working it, I realised that wasn't possible. No. So I worked with the defects and the imperfections. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, there's better chopping boards out there. There is. But
no, this is lovely, though.
Yeah, this is not about that.
History of the convent.
Exactly, yeah. So
this one, anyone can purchase.
Anyone can purchase that one.
And this one is.
Not available to anyone other than you.
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly the same. Again, it's just slightly bigger, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, look at the thickness of the wood.
Yeah.
It's
lovely, isn't it?
It's lovely, Sean. Thank you very much.
That's right, mate. I'm glad I could do something with it.
Yeah, you are a very handy man, aren't you?
Yeah.
Things like this.
Definitely.
That's perfect. I
All
mean,
right,
you could hang it up if you wanted to, if you're not using it.
Yeah, I mean, you can just, you know, I've treated it with food safe oil, mineral oil, so it's all okay. You know, you can put your food on there, hams, cheeses,
Lovely.
stuff like that. So yeah,
Thank you,
brilliant.
mate. Thank you very
No, it's
much.
my pleasure. So I think it's fair to say Billy really liked it, which I thought he would. You know, it's a piece of the Convent made into something nice, so it hasn't gone to waste. So yeah, if you're interested in this other board, the item number will be in the description below. Head on over to eBay and maybe have a bid if you feel lucky. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.